to Libra. How do you see remaining on the front of these developments? What is the Fed thinking in that regard? And how do you see your collaboration with BIS? Agustin mentioned the special partnership with the Federal Reserve System. So how do you see this new frontier and what role you play at it?
Thank you. So let me start by saying that we strongly support the work of the Innovation Hub and would stress that it's very much geared to creating public goods. We will have lots of conversations with industry and stakeholder engagement, and that'll help us in our work on digital currencies and cross-border payments. We need to work collaboratively with the private sector, and we also understand there's a need to do ways that foster development of public goods. So the private sector is likely to be able to contribute through technological innovation. The public sector brings a perspective that seeks broad public benefits. And with payment systems, there are going to be potentially large network effects that create increasing returns to scale, meaning that we may well see over time emerging a small number of dominant players and ultimately great difficulty in competing with those players. Indeed, that is what we see with a number of the tech giants today in their existing businesses away from payments. We do need to collaborate with the private sector to best achieve our goals, and we're very mindful of the challenges of doing so. And yes, we can be and we must be on the forefront of research and policy development. So the Fed has been working for a number of years to better understand the opportunities and risks presented by technological innovation. We're taking a multidisciplinary approach to these issues, bringing together economists, policy analysts, technologists, lawyers, and others to tackle the subject from multiple angles. We've been able to harness the strength of the Federal Reserve System with our 12 reserve banks and the Board of Governors to help us gain a more well-rounded view of the topic. So, for example, to further our understanding of the capabilities and limitations of different technologies and platforms, we've been engaged in a number of research projects. One set of experiments is being carried out at the Board of Governors here in Washington, D.C. Complementary efforts are also now underway, for example, through the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston, which, in collaboration with researchers at MIT, is developing a hypothetical central bank digital currency. These types of experiments advance our understanding of the risks and benefits of CBDCs, measuring trade-offs between different designs and system arrangements, and assessing security risks. On the policy side, we're also actively engaging with a wide variety of stakeholders from government, academia, and the private sector to gather differing perspectives and expertise about potential CBDC issues, the range of design options, and other considerations. We anticipate expanding this dialogue to ensure that we're developing a broad and inclusive understanding of these issues. In all of these efforts, collaboration with other central banks around the world continues to be vital. Thus, we continue to offer strong support for the research efforts of the BIS, the Innovation Hub, and in particular for the group of central banks around this BIS that we've been working with to evaluate costs and benefits of a CBDC. So we think overall these efforts position us to be able to engage proactively with a wide range of parties on rapid developments in these areas. And as you mentioned, we're doing so within the framework of serving concurrently as supervisor, payment service provider, and issuer of the currency. Central bank money and private dollar-denominated money, particularly commercial bank money, effectively fit together in the current payment system. So any CBDC will necessitate roles for the public and private sector. Thanks.